Welcome back to Garage K. On this episode, I'm going to remove the dash from my Suzuki Every Van the correct way.
And it looks like it's going to have to be modified straight out of the packet. So what's unusual about that?
That's right, you've seen me do it the wrong way, let's do it the right way. I got a tent. We're going to remove the dashboard properly. To do that, we're going to follow the wires that come through. Now this might not be the same as your one because it isn't the same as my truck, but it's going to be close. So coming through here, this one here is for the drainage from the sunroof. Before you ask, that's what that's for. This one here is the wiring harness that comes through from the dash. Now on my truck it goes down there to Never Never Land, so that's why I wasn't entertaining the idea of doing it properly. So it looks like all I'm gonna have to do is undo that, get rid of this, and then pull that through. Oh wait, we've got this one here which goes to the brake reservoir. Okay. On the other side we've got the wiper motor, the squirters for the water, and this one here. That one needs to come undone. Not this here though, this one's okay. It's this one here that we need. This one disconnects with that big connector that you saw in the other video. This is the horn. So we just need to get this one out of here, pull it back through, and then we should be able to remove the harness with the dash support bar and the dashboard itself all in one piece. Here's a pro tip for you. If you've got a 52 or a 62 series like I do and it's leaking inside the cabin, chances are it's that seal there, the aircon one. So replace that or seal it up or do what you got to do and your leak will probably disappear. If you're worried about this airbag blowing up in my face, it's been unplugged for weeks, so I should be okay. But I don't actually know how it's supposed to come out. They've got to be replaceable. I just don't know how. No doubt it's got some hidden screw up at the top that you can't get at. It does certainly seem that way. Probably this screw here, and there's probably one back here that you can't get at too. How do they justify that? Once the airbag goes off, the car is ruined. You have to remove the dash, and then remove the dash from the dash support bar, which you probably can't do because the air vents are probably going to have to come off to get to the screw that's holding the airbag on. It should be 2 bolts in the bottom, these 2 here, and then it should just come straight out, but that's not what Suzuki had in mind. Okay, well, we're not going to bother with that because there's no way it's ever going to come out. It's not, something else is holding it in, and it's at the top. I can't get at it. Let's go to the other side. Yo. Okay, all right. All right, what was holding the dash in? This one screw. All right, so never underestimate the top screws on the dash. That's all that's holding this thing up, and it's holding up the entire steering column and everything. So the screws across the top are very important. Even this one down the bottom here is still in, and it's doing nothing. Okay, brings me to this one. Here's another tip about 52s and 62s. See this? You can actually put a slit in here so that this cable will pass through and you don't have to pull this thing apart to get it out. It won't affect the functionality of it, but it makes it much more easily removed. As it sits, I have to do this. Ugh, I broke it. There you go. So yeah, much better idea if you cut that than break your lever. Lucky I've got a spare one. Derp. And again, the airbag's been disconnected for weeks. Have you ever seen me rant and rave on the internet about how the model number is so much more important than anything else, than the year or whatever else? This is why. This is a DA52. My carry truck is a DB52. They should be the same. They have a different dash support bar. Inside the driver's door you'll find this blue plate. Now I have to cover this up because I've got my chassis number on it, and I don't think I want anybody to see that, although it probably doesn't matter. But see down the bottom, that EPYO-D? That is your model specification number. If you know what that is, then you can look up all of the parts for your car. If you don't have it, you could end up getting the wrong bits. Because I mean, just imagine it, you order a dash support bar, you get it, and it's the wrong one because for whatever reason they changed it from that style to this style. Or is it the other way around? What year was this? This is a the seat belts never lie. This is a 99 model. I'm not sure what the truck is. Let's go check. And there you go. Both the van and the truck are both year 1999, and they both have different dash support bars. The year's useless. It doesn't help anybody by saying I've got a 92 carry, I've got a 99 carry, I've got a 99 every. So doesn't matter. What matters is that number, or that group of numbers, the model number, and yeah, that's the most important thing. This is a DA52V. And then the model, I guess you'd call it, or the specification would be EPYO-D. these are the most important numbers, not the year. The year's meaningless. Oh, and if you're wondering where the chassis number is on one of these, it's underneath the driver's seat. All right, this thing's got airbags, so it needs an airbag controller, and there it is right there. We need to follow those lines and I think disconnect them so that we can remove the dash. Might start removing the dash and see if they're attached, because if they're not attached, then I don't want to disturb that. Make sure you free the harness. I prematurely dropped this. It's still attached with harness bits. Let's have a look. Here's your main plug here, this one. There's also this one here that goes to here. Now on this one, they've decided that it'd be a good idea to attach the harness side to this clip instead of the other side to this clip, so getting them out's going to be a nightmare. So I've checked it and that's a no. There's no way for me to remove the dash without first undoing the airbag module, so that's that. Now I wonder if this is standard because there's Velcro holding this down. That could be standard. I wouldn't put it past Suzuki to do that, but it does look weird. And there's one like plastic nut that holds it up here, and then two nuts that hold it on here. But then we've got yellow tape here too. I've never seen yellow tape in a Suzuki harness, but then again, I'm dealing with airbags and I've never dealt with airbags before. Also, all the airbag stuff under here is yellow taped, so maybe that's industry standard, don't know. Anyway, it is what it is. Here we are. Let's get the dash out. I was talking to one of you guys and you suggested that the video should contain more about what I go through trying to record the videos and more about me. I would normally cut this part out, but because of that conversation, I've decided to leave it in. I don't know whether it's someone using an electrical hedge trimmer or a blender or a whisk, or I don't know what the fuck they're using. There's planes flying overhead, there's power tools going off. It's just impossible to get perfect sound, so I'm gonna have to give up. I actually don't know how this works, because yeah, I've got no idea. We'll find out next time on Garage K. So I've found one manual controller, which is a wire for that. I'll have to look on the other side and see what's over there. Yeah. So it looks like there's two wires, like ones like this, slidey boys. Those are for opening between like air inside the van recirc or fresh air, and the other one was for, you know, I'm not even sure what that one does. Let's just get this out of here. Come on. What are you stuck on? Oh. Okay. Yo, there's more. There's more. Oh no. Okay, that's that. Wiring's trying to kill me, man. What time is it? And this is why I bought the tent. It's 1:43. I've got 15 minutes left. The car's in a total mess. I've got 15 minutes left. There's no way I could put the car back together and be where I need to be in 15 minutes. It's gonna have to stay like this, but it's raining. Maybe that's it. Let's go, bitch. Look how much extra room there is with no dash in there. This is for the lock, so that you can't take it out of park if the key's not engaged. This is the section. Let's have a look. This is the section that I had to cut out on the other barrel. It's interesting that it's the same on this one, and you can see the elaborate bracketry that they've gone with here just to attach it to a different dash support bar. crazy. Why not just, yeah, I don't know. Why not just have one dash support bar and change the brackets? Suzuki. And that is it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more, press subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do that by getting your name on the Garage K door. Details on how to do that are in the description, or you can do it at www.garagek.com. Now, before I go, my friend's just started his own YouTube channel. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could check it out. Details on that are in this video's description. Go over, watch his video. It's really good. It's probably better than anything I've ever made, and it's his first attempt, so expect to see good things coming out of there. Anyway, that's it. Later.